Sonnet 89 by William Shakespeare, 1564 to 1616. Say that thou didst forsake me for some fault, and I will comment upon that offence. Speak of my lameness, and I straight will halt against thy reasons, making no defence. Thou canst not, love, disgrace me half so ill, to set a form upon desired change, as I'll myself disgrace, knowing thy will. I will acquaintance strangle, and look strange, be absent from thy walks, and in my tongue thy sweet beloved name no more shall dwell, lest I, too much profane, should do it wrong, and haply of our old acquaintance tell. For thee, against myself I'll vow debate, for I must ne'er love him whom thou dost hate. Okay, so here we have another sonnet by William Shakespeare. This is a direct continuation of the previous sonnet, and in the previous one Shakespeare was saying that the relationship is over, and Shakespeare wants to take the blame for the end of the relationship. He wants to take all of the blame, that it was his fault for being such a bad person, for being such a bad character. And Shakespeare is saying that he will assume the blame for everything, and assume all of the blame for the breakup, and he will support everything the fair youth says that's bad about him, to make the fair youth look good, because like that Shakespeare's showing his love. Say that thou did forsake me for some fault. So tell people that you forsook me, you left me, because of some fault in me. Yeah, say I left him because he was something unpleasant. And I will comment upon that offence, and I will say something about that offence. I will agree with you. I will back this up. I will back up what you say. Speak of my lameness, and I straight will halt against thy reasons, making no defence. So if you say that I am lame, then I will act lame. I will act in that way. So talk about some bad quality in me, and I will immediately show myself with that fault. Against thy reasons, making no defence, and I will not defend myself against any reasoning that you might make to say that you had to leave me. Thou canst not, love, disgrace me half so ill, to set a form upon desired change, as I'll myself disgrace, knowing thy will. So you cannot love my love. So he's still calling the fair youth my love, and he's also talking in the future. So clearly the relationship's not totally over, and Shakespeare, maybe he's got some little hopes that it's not going to be all bad. So you cannot disgrace me half as much. Anything you say cannot disgrace me even half as much as I will disgrace myself once I know what you want. And this will justify, this will back up the form upon desired change. This will back up your reasoning, but why you want to change the situation, why you want to end the relationship, why you want to change things, and you no longer want to be with me. So I will back you up, and anything you say against me won't be half as bad as anything that I will say against me. I will acquaintance strangle, and look strange, be absent from thy walks. So, if necessary, I will pretend not to know you. I will cut you. I will ignore you. I won't. I won't mention your. I won't. I will pretend to be a stranger. People will think I am a stranger, and I will be absent from thy walks. I will not go to the places where you hang out, where you go. I will be absent from the places that you frequent. And in my tongue thy sweet beloved name shall no more dwell. And I won't say your name any more. Your beloved name will no longer live in my tongue. Lest I, too much profane, should do it wrong. And I'm not going to mention your name, for fear that, lest me, who is somebody who's too unholy, too profane, should insult your name or do some wrong to your name. So I'm not going to say your name anymore. And maybe I would do your name wrong by telling of the relationship that we had. I'm not going to remind anyone that we used to be acquainted. And I'm not going to talk about, say your name. For thee against myself I'll vow debate. So for your sake, for love of you, to show my love for you, I will argue, I promise to argue against myself. I will be my own worst enemy. I will justify you. I will justify your leaving me. For I must ne'er love him who thou dost hate. Because I must never love somebody who you hate. Okay? So if you say you hate me, then it would be wrong for me to say that I love you, even though I do deeply inside, because Shakespeare's saying all of this out of love, but he says I can't appear to love you because you hate me. I think this is also about them being one together, or no longer being one together. I think they're no longer one together in the eyes of the youth, but in Shakespeare's eyes they still are. So enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Sonnet 89 by William Shakespeare.